Well, another hot day in store for the Piedmont. On Saturday, we reached a high of 92, and we're back into that neighborhood again today. I think low 90s, Southern Virginia, and for our part of the Piedmont, you head towards Charlotte and over towards Raleigh-Durham, even hotter. Temperatures into the mid and even upper 90s. Now, we got to talk about the dew point because they continue to be rather high. Dew points are generally into the mid 70s. Remember, the higher the dew point, the more moisture or water vapor in the atmosphere. And that's the reason we've had slow moving storms that have produced some heavy downpours that have led to pockets of flash flooding in recent days. Now, the dew points are going to start to go down a little bit, as I'll talk about in just a minute. But you combine the heat and humidity, you get the heat index, and once again with low 90s for temperatures today, it's going to feel like around 100, 102. That's not high enough for an advisory. However, we do have advisories east of the Triad, as close by as over in Chatham County, also Lee and Moore, and our friends in Montgomery County are under this heat alert as well, as we'll see afternoon heat indexes around 105, maybe even a few degrees higher than that. That is the danger category when it gets, it really just puts incredible stress on your body. So as you're outdoors playing today and having fun, make sure you got a lot of ice cold bottled water to keep you refreshed. Now on the surface weather map, high pressure overall has been controlling our weather recently, and even so with the heat and humidity, we get the scattered afternoon storms, but today they're going to be few and far between. As a matter of fact, I'm calling them isolated and just not seeing much at all, and that's a great thing, really. We'll see one or two pop up this afternoon, and again, they could be slow movers with some heavy downpours, but I think most of you will get through the day without any rain at all. Okay, some refreshing changes on the way. Here comes a real cold front. And the real deal is it looks as though the front is going to move south of our area as we go into late Monday and early Tuesday. Now the air is slightly cooler and a little bit drier north of that front. It's going to break down this very tropical and very humid and hot air mass, at least for a couple of days in the upcoming work week. And then the heat and humidity will come back by next weekend. I want to show you on the dew point trend. Of course, dew points have been well into the 70s, just a ton of water vapor in the atmosphere. But look what happens. That front moves through late Monday, early Tuesday, and we get a dip in the humidity and the dew point values, dropping back into the mid 60s. That is pretty significant compared to where we've been, but you see what happened as we head into next weekend. The heat and humidity will come back in full force. So enjoy your day, just stay cool and stay hydrated. 92 for the high today, the heat index around 102, just a 30% chance of an isolated storm in the late afternoon and early evening. Partly cloudy, warm, muggy, mid 70s overnight. Tomorrow, with the approach of the cold front, 40% chance of storms in the afternoon and evening, and we'll keep that chance on Tuesday. If the front moves through a little bit quicker, we might be able to lower that rain chance on Tuesday. But the bottom line, behind the front, it is going to feel a little bit better in the Piedmont. This is pretty incredible and a big change in our pattern. For Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and even Saturday, we're going to see very low chances of pop-up storms in the afternoon. As a matter of fact, we're just saying mainly dry. Temperatures dip back into the mid 80s for Tuesday and Wednesday. Again, the air is going to be a little drier and more comfortable, but look what happens by the end of the week and next weekend, we're back into the low 90s.